What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we have another film review. A beautiful, beautiful film review on this Tuesday night. Man, oh man. Wow. Just wow. We're 3-1. How are we 3-1? Somebody explain it to me. I don't understand it. We're about to go through the film and find out why and how this team is defying all the odds. Just absolutely incredible. Gotta love it. And here we go. Get the chat out here. What up, Daniel? How are you? Happy Tuesday. That's right. Tuesday. Voice is feeling a little under the weather, but it's all good. I'm at work, Tim. Won't be able to watch, but what a game. No kidding. Thanks for swinging by. Where's the Epic Pen thing? Didn't I just open that? Can I do this yet? Okay, I can do it. I don't see it, but I can do it. That's all that matters. I can draw on the board. Anyway. Defense played a lot better this week. I have a theory that we played a lot of cover 2. That was my assumption here. Make sure that we bottle up the Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. did not go off nearly as much as I thought he was going to. But James Conner ran well. And that is something that we have decided to give up the middle of the field, right? James Conner, 18 carries, 104 yards and a touchdown. Absolutely sliced and diced us, right? And that was throughout the entire game. We did not do well against the run. But Marvin Harrison, only 5 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Definitely not as dynamic as we thought. Where Kyler Murray, 16 for 22, 142 yards, and a touchdown. So we didn't give up, a 300-yard passing day to the quarterback that we were playing against. Massive. Big difference when you look at the final result, 42-14, literally playing the bend, don't break defense. Literally, right? And I'm going to take this piece of paper. And no, that one's not good to take. Let's take one out of here. If it will let me. Just want 1, not 7. All right, there we go. I'm going to do a cover 2 counter, okay? And at the end of the day, we'll see how much cover 2 we ran, which basically just essentially meaning 2 deep safeties is what we really care about, right? Maybe sometimes it's cover 4, not that big of a deal. Mainly the 2 deep looks. How often are we doing 2 deeps? And that seems to be the ticket that they go for, and we'll explain it more as we go through. What up, Billy? What up, Z Baller? How you guys doing? And let's hop in. Offense is just, they're doing it all. So we'll break it all down here. We will break down the interception, of course. The first interception of young Jaden's career. There's the kick. But the dude has more scoring drives than incompletions. It's just absurd. There's the kick. Caught at the goal line. This lane is going to close up quick. Oh, it didn't close up that quick. Good return. All right. So for now, it's 2. But I'm curious if this guy comes forward or backwards. Comes forward. Okay, interesting. So man defense right off the rip with only a single high. Okay. And they do throw it quickly. Marvin Harrison Jr. with a nice quick catch. It's funny, when we go to the single high safety look, bringing an extra blitzer. So when you bring blitzers, it's even harder to run cover 2. Right? Even though he dropped into coverage. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is a fifth guy. Fifth guy blitzing. Sent 5. Luvu went. All right. Quick catch. Marvin Harrison Jr. Not shocking. All right. Okay, well, shut me up. First 2 plays, not cover 2. And they ran well on that one again. Got the first down with ease. Jeremy Chin a little slow to the spot. Needs to fill that backside gap. Yeah, that's his gap here. So we have a player in this gap, contain, this gap, this gap, this gap. This is Jeremy Chin's gap out here. He's got to get there quickly to prevent a nice play. Oh, interesting. So he cheats over to this gap. Is that Allen? Allen gets out of his gap. I think that's Allen, isn't it? Yeah, oof. Come on, Allen. That's not you. So this one's on Allen here. He's got to keep this gap. Has to, because Jeremy Chin is coming to this gap. He's holding his gap. Gap assignment. He was trying to bait him into cutting here and then helping with this gap, but he really just gets himself, goes a little bit too early here. Yep, and now gets caught up in this. And you can see his angle is to cover this gap. His angle is not to cover this gap, right? He's already tiptoeing. And so when Allen cuts back into not his gap, essentially, James Conner puts his foot in the ground and cuts off of it and up and gets a nice gain out of it. So this is just on Allen not having gap discipline, which Jeremy Chin ends up making the tackle, which is nice, but instead of having a straight up tackle where he can hit him potentially going backwards, he then has to just to get him to slow him down at all. The chat a little bit more visible to me over here. Let's see. QB School was pretty glowing of his review of Jaden, only that he was a little late on some throws due to dropping back a step or two more than he needed and maybe throwing off his back foot more than necessary, which led to an overthrow on Terry. Fair. Yeah, it definitely is apparent watching the game. His footwork can definitely use some love. When you actually watch it live, he's dancing a lot back there. And it just seems like he wants to be nimble on his feet, right? He wants to be able to escape at any moment, but it also causes him when he's trying to throw it quickly, and he has such a quick release that his feet are not always there with his arm, which does cause some overthrows. I agree. Interesting. We have yet to run cover 2. All right, my theory is bunk. But then again, right, single high safety, then again, we did give up a touchdown on the first drive. So maybe later we switch to more cover 2. But it does go with my theory is that when we don't run cover 2, it's just not good for our defense. Seemed like decent coverage here to start, though. Luckily, he's off the spot. This could have been open to the outside for Dortch. Also, this is actually coming open across the middle as well for Marvin Harrison. Luckily, we got pressure here. And I don't think we got the holding call there. That was annoying. Armstrong wanted to hold. I remember watching this live. Yeah, I don't know how he doesn't get the hold there. It looks pretty apparent that Paris Johnson holds him. But, all right, well, good pressure by Armstrong forces Kyler Murray out of the pocket, which then does not find Marvin Harrison over the middle. Rare pressure. Linebackers and Chin showed up this game. DL overshooting gaps in the run game, leaving them to plug holes. Yeah, I mean, the linebackers are supposed to get the tackles. The linebackers are supposed to get the numbers, right? Defensive tackle is not a stats-based position. You eat a lot of double teams and don't face a whole lot of glory typically for it. Kyler Murray just needs to step into this pocket. That's one of his problems here. Like, he does have protection. Like, if he just steps up to avoid it, or Armstrong, and then he could find, because like Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be open right here. If he steps up, keeps his eyes downfield, he's going to be able to throw it right there on the move. See, Marvin Harrison Jr. comes into the screen right there at the end of it. But luckily he escapes, and you go from there. All right. Second down. Single high again. This time, though, we do have at least have a safety dropping back into the cover two. So I'm going to count that as a cover two. We're trying to disguise it a little bit with the down safety, but he was definitely dropping back, which, dancing around, geez, nice run by Connor. Very nice run by Connor. But when you run a lot of cover two, you're going to get ran on pretty well. Good block here. But you still just need to make that tackle. Who is that? Mathis? Mathis just gets danced around. What up, James? Laying. Nice move. He O-layed him to allow this wham block here, and then gets up and gets the block. Is that McBride? It's a great job by McBride, considering where he's at. Actually, why does he go to the outside? Why not just go inside? Because he's going to get walloped anyway. You really just make it harder to get up to this linebacker. But he gets enough of a lick on him that allows James Conner upfield, and James Conner makes a nice move to get some extra yards. What up, Hawk? How are you? Single high safety again. But still giving up massive lanes. Massive lanes. They run away from the blitz. That's helpful. Interesting. Let's go back to the backside here. Cool. Well, my theory's bunk. So far. Good block here. Good block. Let's go back to... We just don't have enough guys on the backside here. It looks easily blocked. Right? I mean, look at how... We do have a corner out here. But out on this side of the center, right? Center here, so we'll just count him with the center. So we're going to cancel these guys. And if you just cut the field in half, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers with 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders out there, and then the deep safety. Interesting. But no, I think with the motion, I think he goes out, right? He's single high, so he's backing up. Yeah, and he's basically leaving the play. So they just have the numbers on us, and they block it well. Very cool. Interesting. All right, heavy set here. We do a good job here. This time, now we definitely going to go more single. You can just go single high safety in the red zone. That's definitely going to be more common because you want to load up that box. So you have an extra man here in the box, the extra safety. So instead of him lining up out here, you have him lining up in the box, which now is going to help against the run game, which is why we actually now have the numbers for when they actually do run the ball. Like they did, there's not much really of a gap. You have Fowler unblocked. It was a read option, wasn't it? Actually, let's go back to the backside. Ooh, this was a mistake by Murray, potentially. They don't block him, do they? They don't. Oh, my goodness. Murray should have kept this. Ooh, this could have been a touchdown if Murray keeps it. Just runs right around Fowler, and he has blockers out there. Yikes. What up? Hopefully Chubb sits another week. Lol, right? Run, stop, and get it together. Yep. Tim, drop the Discord link. I can't get in because I changed my Google name, but I have the same phone number. The Discord link should be in the description below. Is it not in the description? Yeah. It's under the email. They're like the third group of stuff. The membership, ways to support, and then in the Discord, that link should still work. Let me know if that link doesn't work in the description below the video. I guess I could also just share it in the chat. Let me just do that real fast. While I do that, hit the like button and subscribe. Definitely interesting. I thought we would have ran more cover 2 by this point. But, again, I'm very interested to see what happens later in this film review. If we switch to more cover 2, there's the link, by the way, in the chat. Murray did not run at all, even when he's easily could have. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, very interesting. We'll just have to live with the bad run defense. Quinn always have had a bunch of bad run defenses. I thought we actually had a really good run defense week 1 against Rachaad White. But then we got torched in the pass game, and I thought they switched to more soft coverage to give up the run, but then play more of a bend, don't break. What happened with all the home teams losing in the baseball playoffs? I don't know. That's interesting. It would be interesting if it wasn't baseball. All right. So, finally, a 2D cover look against empty backfield. Oof, 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 oof. Yep, just gave up the middle of the field. Wagner's a little bit too far back here in the red zone. Probably should be a little bit closer. Especially with the safety over top of him. Murray's so tiny in the middle of the backfield. Just look at him next to these monsters offensive linemen. He is just a tiny, tiny human being. It's crazy that he's an NFL quarterback. Just looking at that alone. Maybe because they moved Payne outside and Newton in his spot? No, well, we'll see. I'm curious what the rest of this film review will look like. Nice run defense there. Marvin Harrison Jr., not quite the blocker. You didn't draft him number 5 overall to be a blocker, but man, I'm back. It worked good. But if you're going to have 2 receivers on the edge and you're running right at that edge, this is not a good play. Not a good play call at all. I think they went hurry up offense. I think. Is that what it was? They were trying to get the matchups that they wanted? Were they hurrying up to the line here? So they spread them out wide, have the small ball lineup, and then they hurry up to the line so nobody can get substitutions in. Yeah, I mean, you have Noah Ignagini. Yeah, I mean, you would not want all these DBs on the field in this situation. So I kind of like the idea of going after it, but don't run behind your receivers. Run the other way. Run behind your tight end. I mean, especially with this. This is the matchup you like. They ran right behind their receivers, and their receivers just get blown up by Dorrance Armstrong. I mean, what you don't ever want MHJ being your lead blocker on Dorrance Armstrong. Even though this backside didn't do a great job either. They blew it up on the backside. Good defense. Great defense there by us. Great defense. A lot of Cardinals fans pointed out that Cliff was using 13 personnel this game. He almost never ran 12 personnel in Arizona. Shows that he's evolved as a play caller. Yeah, that's good. I guess it also depends on who you have, right? Like, I don't know what tight ends he had over there other than Zach Ertz. Like, he didn't have a Sinnott. He didn't have a Bates. Potentially over there. Whereas, like, he had Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins. I know Rondell Moore for a couple years. I'm trying to think. Did he have another receiver that I'm drawing a blank on, too? Anyway. Just on 4th down. Need a stop. Now, this is a good play call. You had Marvin Harrison Jr. against Dorrance Armstrong. You don't want that. Marvin Harrison Jr. against Noah Iganagani, which I think Noah Iganagani is all of 5'11", maybe? Yeah, 5'11", with Marvin Harrison Jr. 6'4", in the red zone. Man coverage. Probably could have just thrown it here, too, for a touchdown. But why not throw it to your top 5 pick? That's why you drafted him. Man, and there's no help either. Like, he is just on an island. No safeties, no nothing. Not like, do they even drop the linebacker? Not really. They don't even drop the linebacker in this. Like, he had a 2-way go, mano-a-mano, with the top 5 pick. With no help inside. So he also had to protect it. No help anywhere. He is an ISO player right now. This is not what you want to see. Just no help. I mean, you're running one-on-one drills with Marvin Harrison Jr. and Noah Iganagani. That's the game plan. And I just think of was it last week against Cincinnati? We literally put 2 guys out on Jamar Chase. Like, we just said no. No, you're not doing that with Chase. No, thank you. What up, dog? Larry Fitz, Hollywood Brown. Yep, there you go. Do they have AJ Green out there too? I forgot about that. Andy Isabella was another one I remember. Man, I forgot AJ Green was over there. What up, Nate? Good call, though. They was running it good. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it would have been more of a you're screwed if you do, screwed if you don't situation, but I would rather live with, Johnny Newton, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Bobby Wagner, Dante Fowler, like them trying to do their job in the middle with Frankie Louvu, right? Like just mano-a-mano and having one of them win where they can tackle the running back, than Noah Iganagani on an island with Marvin Harrison Jr. Tough. They had Green in 21 and 22. Fair. He ran 13 personnel the whole drive and hurry up. 5 different formations with the same package. Trips from gun, pistol, under center. Just a masterclass of play calling. I'm so impressed. That's awesome. Isabella was crazy in Madden, like 95 speed. Yeah. So we only ran 2 cover 2s on that drive. Other than that, a lot of single high, man coverage, things like that. But we did give up a touchdown drive, and I'm curious if they changed that up at all. And Marvin Harrison Jr. had a couple of catches. We go under center. So we're 12 personnel here. So they mentioned they played Sinnott a lot more today. I don't know what his snap count was exactly, but 12 personnel here. Straight ahead, take that. Gain of about 4. I will take 4 yards a carry every single play. Outside zone with the tight end coming to the backside for the block. Except this tight end coming out of nowhere. What is Bates doing? Huh. So down, 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 down. Coming to the backside. So yeah, these guys are down, double teaming here. He's reaching. He's getting the blitzing edge rusher way out here. So they're going to be double teaming, which should be to this linebacker. He's got him, block. He's trying to get all the way over here? Okay. No, he's going for white. Why is he going for white? Go block Buddha. Like, this double team needs to block white. What are you doing? Like, if he goes this way, he's screwed. He blocks himself if he goes here. Okay. Like, this double team should be worried about white. He should not be worried about white. He needs to get up to Buddha. Just run straight at Buddha. And this, who knows how long of the... And then Buddha's the one that makes the tackle. If he gets up and makes the block on Buddha, he might still be running to this day. Legend has it. Bates makes me scratch my head so often. I don't know what his thing is. I don't know what his problem is. I'm the RSO on Discord now. There you go. Okay. Drops back. Cover 2. Probably needed to throw this based on how it went out. But wasn't comfortable. And in typical Jaden fashion, he keeps it with his legs and gets a positive gain. That's what you got to love about him. Right? So... So, here, probably a post here, and then probably some sort of here, and then check down. So this guy to pull this up, this guy to keep the attention of him. Breaking, he's going to get into the deep safety here, and then the running back keeping his eyes in the backfield, also Jaden. So trying to create this window here. Yeah, he's running straight for here. He's got the running back. He's running straight for here. He goes into the flat. He's with here. So he's even running an out to bring this guy in. So, yeah, it's an NFL window, but he should be throwing that right here. Right? So he's reading this dude. If he stays here, I'm going to throw it right behind him. And he's already late. If he hasn't thrown the ball already, he's already late. So this guy is coming here already. So if you're late at all, Thompson's getting this interception, right? So, but he does a good thing. He's late. Nothing's there. Okay? Escape and move. Offensive line seemed to do really well. That was only a 3-man rush. So eight men in coverage. That's another thing. If you see that you have 3-man rush, don't need to force it into tight windows. It's fine. Keep it and move. Uh-oh. Sun's waking up already. All right. I mean, becomes really easy to be a good offensive line when you just double team the important players. Who's at the bottom? He had a pretty good separation. Here, a part of the reason why he's got good separation is because it's not the read. Like, I don't know. Let's see his eyes. It's just not the read. So if he's looking that way, that's going to close a lot more. But let's see here. So he's going to look this way first. This is covered. Then he's going to look at this player. See, this is just way too much. He's not looking at Terry. Now he goes, right? He's already ruled this out. He's double covered, right? He's already ruled that out. He's looking here now, double covered, ruling that out. Now he's coming to the backside. Now, as soon as his eyes go here and then he sees this guy cut in, he should be throwing it now with him here. But he didn't trust it to throw it in this window, so he's moving. What up, Minty? Is the O-line playing better because JD has quick release? I think the O-line, it helps all over the place, but a lot of the O-line is, first of all, they're just playing better, right? Give them their credit. They're just playing better. But JD's legs makes it so hard for the pass rushers to really commit in any direction, because if you commit, you may get some pressure, but then you also might be giving up a gaping lane for him to run through. So third down here, keeping the drive alive. Drops back. Oh, beautiful. Just man-to-man beater. Great read by Jaden. He's already looking to throw this because he's already open. Beautifully done, and good job by Noah Brown not running into making any contact with this defender to give him a pick play call. Great job. Great read. Great call by Cliff. Beautiful. Right? And they showed man-to-man already, right? Yeah, they show man-to-man here. Coming in. Now he's man up on here, man up in here, man. He is guarding. So they're really working like a two-way here, but he's on man up here. So too high man. He's spying, making sure Jaden stays in the box. Great quick read by Jaden Daniels, and great call by Cliff Kingsbury. Diami had a catch in this game. Did he have one or how many? Let's see. Diami had one catch for 4 yards. I believe it was a screen pass, actually, if I remember right. Believe it was a screen pass. I need to blow my nose. Gosh darn it, I hate this. Sorry about that. Nose is working against me. All right. And also, when the ball's out in 2 seconds, that helps your offensive line, right? Good chip block here by Luke. And Andrew Wiley, good coverage there. Good block. Make sure he keeps his hands down. Great play. All right. 2 tight ends on the backside. 2 receivers on this side. Ertz goes in motion over to the left side. Little RPO. Good handoff. Oh, it's not RPO at all, actually. We got another tight end going to the backside for the chip. A little bit of a lazy block there by Ertz. Suck it up. We got a game review. Yeah, I think I do have a cold, to be honest. I think I'm getting a little something. I had a weird cough today. Oh, well. We move on. Definitely RPO, though. Except Biotis does get a little out up top. All right, so just outside zone. Right, get up here, and then backside wham block here. Yeah, Cosme just needs to take this over a little bit more. Also, Bates needs to, like, get up. What are you doing? What? You shouldn't even be touching this guy. Honestly, you should not even be touching him. Bates gets me so irritated sometimes. Like, just get up to the safety. Just why are you even touching him? Whatever. Okay. Wait, did I skip a play? Yeah, I did. Okay, here we go. Tim, do you have any Commanders gear? You gotta get him some for Christmas. Yeah, I don't have a lot of Commanders gear at all. I really only have, I don't know, I think I have one t-shirt somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Got to get him some for Christmas, yeah. All right, tight end in motion. I'll wear it if I have it. I'm not, like, against it. All right. Play action. Good quick decision. I like this. So the classic play here, 3 levels, right? So he's going to come around and run this out. He comes in and runs this hitch, and then probably some sort of outbreaking route, I would imagine. So smash concept on this corner. He has a high-low, and then hitting the corner here. You have 3 receivers. They only have 3 defenders. You have the numbers over there. It's perfect. It's a good read by Jaden Daniels. Very good, especially with the play action. You know, he's going to get held up a little bit because of it, right? You read it out, and you get it out there quickly to Noah Brown, who shows open. Right? He does back off a little bit because of Zach Ertz, but he's going to get sucked up because our run game is so effective. Right? Wow, he doesn't? What a defensive beast here. Who is this? Wow. He reads. He knew. He did some sort of film study because, man, he didn't get fooled to that play action at all. That's a really good play. Who's number 7? White. Look, he's calling something. He knows the play. Wow. Good for White. Like, he's calling it. He's saying no. Like, he's seen something where he knows that this is not a run play at all. He drops back into coverage. And he didn't move for the running back. He doesn't even move. Because you're Raheem White. Wow, and he nearly got there. Whew. Good job making a quick tackle. Respect to White. Because the play action is designed to hold him up a little bit, to create a little bit more space there. And he was not about it. That is good for White, dude. Smart linebacker. Smart. Okay. Pitch play to the left, and then he takes a bad angle. He was on it, but takes a bad angle there. Really good blocking here. Let's take a look. Bates looked like he had a good block. White's going to blow this up. He knows this one's a run. See, like, this is what I would expect. He's on his film review. He's on his stuff. This is really good. Because I don't know how he knows. I don't know why he knows. But this is why he's a professional football player, right? And he is already hitting that gap. Like, for whatever reason, he knows right now. I don't know what. I guess maybe he looked at the tight end. I would have to look at his eyes more. Maybe based on how the tight end and everything is going. He realizes these guys aren't running routes, and he just goes, right? Before anybody can get out there to make that block. You see, this guy's on the backside supposed to be making this block here, cleaning this up. He's already in there, but he just takes a slightly poor angle. Step too slow. Anyway, looking at the rest of the blocking. He gets caught up. Probably see it actually better from this angle. Looks like Allegretti's trying to pull here. Yeah, Allegretti's trying to pull, but this blitzing number 2. Good job. Bates standing him up. No, Sennett standing him up. Slowing him down, now spinning off of it. That's all you needed. But you do slow down your pulling guard. The guard, you want him to get out here and make this block. But good job by 17. Hold your block. Hold your block. Well done. And then he slows him down and doesn't get called for holding. Ooh, that's lucky. Honestly, Bates should have been called for holding there. If we're being honest. Yes, I saw White. A dude wants to get traded. White got right through like it was nothing. Yup. Just watched NFL Films Presents A Football Life. Luke Kuechly was really good. The dude was film junkie. He studied all the tape and knew all the plays that were coming. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty impressive. Look at that blocking. That is a thing of art. Oh, Wildcat formation. Power O, pulling guard, pulling tight end. Right? Blocked, down block, down block, down block. Get to White. Pull, take him out. He's going to move up. And then pull to take him out. He actually might move in and get here. No, he's going to... Hold on. No, he is going to go here. He's going to take him out. He is going to come up and block here. He gets White. Down block. These two on him. This guy's way out of the play. So they're like double teaming to him here. That is... Like, where are you going, Buddha? It's Wildcat. It's a Wildcat formation, dude. Why don't you blow this up? This isn't Jaden Daniels. Just don't... You gotta hold your blocks there, down blockers. Hold your blockers there. Both of them lose it at the end there. Still a nice gain. Go check it out. Linebacker version of Manning. I mean, I know Luke Kuechly was up there for sure. That's why a lot of people consider him a Hall of Famer. Jaden Daniels, keeper. Find the edge. Not a bad decision, because he probably would normally blow this up. Tim, you think Bill Belichick will coach in Philly? No. He was Gardner Minshew throwing to him. That's all you need to know. Dude, excuse me. Good night. Bill going to the Dallas or Giants? I don't think Bill's going to coach again. He's like 75 years old. I don't think Bill's going to coach again. Personally. Jaden just so fast. So fast. What up, Hassan? That is a work of art. That is a work of art. Double. Get to the linebacker. Great hit. Get up to the line. Good hit here by Sennett. Allegretti. Who is that? Allegretti? Make it happen, Allegretti. Make it happen. Pulling guard. Right? Probably going to go hit somebody out here. Down block. Double team. Hit up to the linebacker, who's going to come into this way. He comes in and seals this off. He is Jaden Daniels' man, so he's going to slow him down like that. Great block here by Lucas to continue to create this space. But Allegretti is going to come create this hole and then keep this hole. This play, if you're ever going to give a touchdown to an offensive lineman, Allegretti earns this touchdown. Allegretti just earns it. Like, boom, and then don't finish there. No, you're not. Your job's not done. Get up there, bang. Great seal by Lucas. Man, Cosme doesn't even do anything. Honestly, I think Bates is in the wrong spot. Let's go back. Why is Bates there? Dude, Bates is not a good football player. He should not be blocking Collins. Collins is not your man. He gets up to Buda. You need to get up to Thompson, right? Go around him. Let him go upfield. He's going to get waylaid by Cosme, right? Cosme's just going to come up here and waylay him. Don't touch him. He's not your man. Get up here and get it to Thompson. Oh, so Sinnett's here. Like, still, this is not your man. Like, you need to get up here and make some blocks. Luckily, Allegretti does his thing here. That's 3 times I don't like what the heck Bates is doing. 3 times. There was a series where that was no huddle, 13 personnel tight end. We're going to see it. The Cyborg. The Cyborg. Tim, how do you think the team will look to shut down and attack JD5? You got to continue to throw. My guess is how you're going to slow this. I don't know how you slow it down. It's so hard to slow down. Because the thing about him is that even when you throw like a different look at him, if he doesn't think, if I wake up sick tomorrow, I'm going to blame you. Yeah, I would. I don't blame you at all. Send me the bill. Right? No, I was kidding. The thing is that like even if you throw different coverages at him and then you don't make him throw, he's not going to throw picks. Right? He doesn't throw it in harm's way. He just runs the football. Terrific run defense and make him pass. But you got to make sure you're covering everybody. Because he will find the open man. Who is that? Allen? Got some pressure. But not a sack. That's a win. Allen making a win there. Duran eating the double team. Allen wins the matchup. This is an insane throw from Murray. That's an insane throw. That is disgusting by Murray there. Disgusting. Curious on the back end, though. Anybody open? Yeah, that deep in route, we do not cover that well at all. Nobody really does, though. But we especially do not. This deep in here, going to run across the middle of the field. Maybe even a little bit farther, like somewhere in there. With him running out. Safety over top. Oh, yeah. Was this cover 2? Yeah, cover 2 look. All right. Luckily, though, he doesn't see it. He being Kyler. That's just a ridiculous throw. Good pressure by Allen, though. Allen makes this play. Allen getting a lot of hate from the fans. Could have even been called a holding call there. Nearly gets the sack. But he causes the play to be all discombobulated. And good job there by the defense to swarm and help. 72 holding? Yeah, he was. Okay. 3 receivers to the right. Single high look. Okay. So another single high look. All right. We need to have better run defense then if we're running single high. Right? Like you have 7 in the box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have the numbers here. You got to win. You can't give up a big run. Tim, what's the ratio of snaps between Brandon and Cole Luke played? I see Lucas started. They in the first 3 games they alternated series. Tim's getting a lot of use out of that cough button, right? Spy got to drop back in for a deep route though. Spy's got to drop back in for the deep route though. As in like the linebacker? Not sure what you mean. Let's look at it from the backside. Somebody loses their gap. Let's see who it is. So he's switching sides. So this is the man he's reading now. Right? So he's supposed to come down. So gap. I don't know if this is his right gap. Because it looks like Wagner needs to get into this gap. Gap here. Payne running up. He's going to get outside. Yeah, Jimmy Chen's not attacking. So he's getting he's not getting in the game here. It's also just really well blocked. Sometimes it's really well blocked by the other team. That worked to perfection. They did a great job. Allen does a good job to get a tackle from behind. They blocked that really well. Get him to jump. Free play. Gets a first down. Cover 2 or cover... Was it too deep? Nope. Single high. Okay. More single high than I expected. A lot more single high than I expected. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought I was going to see a lot more cover 2 today. But he's throwing the ball well early. I wonder if we switch at some point. I'm really curious. Okay, Kyler Murray. Another single high safety look. Play action. Pressure. What the heck is this? Then he's going to throw an incomplete pass. Thank you. Why do you have 2 guys looking at each other? Oh, did we get a defensive holding here? No, they picked up the flag. Ooh, the timing is off. Ooh, that would have been open too. If he's able to break out here, man. That they thought it was defensive holding there, but in reality, it was just mistimed, and they ran into each other. So they threw the flag, thinking, okay, well, he just tackled him. Can't tackle the dude. Is Chubb off of IR? He is eligible for this week for the first time. We'll see if he actually plays. I'll be right back. All right. Whew. Went and took some Vapo Cool. Ugh, disgusting. Anyway. Hopefully it helps. All right. Another single high look. Man, my theory, bunk. But we defended the run well that time. He won't be effective if he plays, though. He's going to be gone nearly a year coming from back. Yeah, his knee injury is nasty. Nasty. Good discipline right here. Just Phil Mathis, dude. Big dude right here. Then Luvu blows this up. Luvu's played really well in the run game. Only scoring 7 out of 9. Our offense really fell off. I know, right? Okay. So after that pass... Sorry. They had an incomplete pass, then the run for 1 yard. Obvious passing down. They did go too high here. So that is how they slowed down the passing, though. Yep, and they're dropping back too high. Oh, the dreaded cover 4. The dreaded cover 4. Wow. That was fortunate. The deep comeback route instead of attacking the middle. Thank you. Good play here. Yeah, this also really good jam by Noah Iganagini, which allowed, because normally you want this guy. So this is just not good receiver play from the Cardinals, right? So normally this guy's going to clear out to hold this cover 2 safety to really create a one-on-one out here so that his deep comeback, right, on this particular play, a lot of times it's a deep in underneath this play to get this open, right? Usually you would have some sort of in-breaking route here in the middle, sitting, maybe even a complete drag route here if you wanted, but that might sit here, so probably a go route, right? But some sort of in-breaking, maybe he's the drag with a seam route and either a comeback or an in. They opt for the comeback here. Excuse me. And because of this jam by Noah Iganagini, this is a really good jam. He slows this guy all up. So this allows him to play free, and he's going to attack, which then forces Murray to throw it more outside than he wanted to, right? Like Kyler Murray feels this guy. He knows he can't throw it really in, and he has to throw it high and outside because this ball is just not going to be completed. But it's because of the jam of Iganagini. Iganagini, who gave up the touchdown on the very first drive, comes up huge on this 3rd and 9. That jam at the line of scrimmage on number 84, elite. Do you think we still win 6 games? No, I think our minimum is now 7. I mean, we were already at 3. This is huge. I still am curious if we'll have some sort of fall off, but I'm very pleased with the coaching, and Jaden Daniels has looked fantastic. So when you have an elite quarterback, anything can happen. Great play by Noah. Great play. I like that. Do you notice that this is the starting defense on the field? This is not special teams. They kept the starting defense on the field. They said, nah. We're going to put OZ in for our deep safety, so we're not going to keep Quan in there, but everybody else is going to be our actual defense. You're not running a trick play on us. I'm going to the game Sunday. After last week's performance. There you go. The excitement's back. I love it. All right. McLaurin in motion. Eventually, we're going to give him the ball on this jet sweep motion. We have yet to do it. Handoff. Hold the blocks a little longer. Let's see here. Good freaking block by BC. That's a man's block right there. Holy moly. He looked like a freaking gorilla. Jeez. This is a grown man. This is a grown man right here. Like, we're talking an NFL player grown man. What is the safety for Arizona Cardinals? Cardinals safety. Number 34, Thompson. Jalen Thompson. This is a 5'11", 190-pound man. And he throws him like a rag doll. Good job helping the tight end, but then get out of here. I'm moving you a full 5-6 yards. That's what you do to a little guy like that. Is it the tight end? This is also tough because this is a good blitz by Thompson to take. Because normally you would want him to take this over here to help to get up to the linebacker. But because of this blitz, BC does the right thing. But now you leave a one-on-one here. And you just, I don't know who this is probably Bates or is it Ertz? Probably Bates. Yeah, it's Bates. And, you know, you tried Bates. But this is a defensive end. Right? You'd like to see him hold that a little bit better, but it is a tight end versus a defensive end, and that's what happens. So it's tough. It's hard to hate on Bates too much there because it's a mismatch, but you did get worked. So it's definitely a knock on you. So the fourth play from Bates I don't like. All right. So after only a short run for 1 yard, I traded Tyreek for B-Rob and Juan Jennings this week. That was risky. Whew. That's a interesting read. I love it. So he sees this guy go out, this guy here, and then he's holding. So really his eyes are on here. He's looking straight at him. That's good. That is good stuff. He basically freezes this dude. And then quick release. That is some good stuff. Watch, he is just going to stare down Tom. He doesn't look at Terry at all. Look at him. He's looking right here at Thompson. Right here. And then at the very end, when he goes to throw, he looks at Terry to throw it. Make sure he's open, but quick release. That's tough to guard. That is tough. And that's a rookie using his eyes, developing as a passer. That is awesome. Bates needs to give up this football thing and go back to run his motel and murdering people. Yeah, exactly. The Bates Motel. I'm very happy with how much motion we're running. With Cliff here, there was concerns that he was not going to do a lot of motion. That is so tough. That is so tough. And honestly, dude, this is a great play. This is a great play. Oh, it's just so good. That is so good. I love this play. Against man-to-man, it's impossible. You're screwed against man-to-man. Absolutely screwed. So you got a whip outside, like a quick post, quick hitter, right? And then an out. So you got a smash concept out here. So against zone, it's a smash concept. So whoever's here is going to get stretched, right? Because he has to cover down here and he has to cover up top if it's zone. So it works against zone, and then it works really well against man, right? So this guy is covering OZ. So when he cuts inside, it may slow him down a little bit. Now he has to get all the way out there and cover all that ground, right? But let's say he did, right? Let's say he somehow ran all the way over here to cover this, right? And so where Jaden doesn't, he then vacates this part of the zone, and then Noah Brown's going to be wide open for the first down. And he's got to keep his eyes in the backfield because he's a running quarterback for first down. Like, if he drops too far back into this zone, Jaden's just going to run it. Oh, even worse. He's man-to-man on Brian Robinson. Oh, number 7, White is the spy, right? But look at this. He's open or he's open. It's one or the other, right? And Jaden does a great job. You read low to high here. If it's open immediately, you hit it. Then you got the in, and then you got the out, right? So you read this 1, 2, 3, right? The out, in, out. So both would have been open. OZ gets the first down, move the chains. Beautiful. Great block by BC, by the way. On the outside here. Good. Going straight back. A little bit more outside than I would like. But when he goes inside, does a great job engaging and getting the push. I'd like that a little bit more straight back. Okay. This might be one of the most elite throws in the game. Right? I think it was a movie that joked about this. Kinda. Like, joke's an exaggeration word. But they talked about how, like, throwing the deep out is so hard. Especially with timing and in that tight window. Was it Friday Night Lights? Was it actually the show that they talked about that? Is that the one, like, Matt couldn't throw? But this... like a 10-yard out, beating the zone. It's a great route by Terry. But the timing on this route is incredible. And it needs to be perfect, right? Because this guy's dropping in to zone. He's got to, so it's cover 3, right? Cover 3 defense. 1, 2, 3. He's dropping back into that. Then you got, he's underneath. There, he's spying on the quarterback. There, right? So, little cover 3, sky defense in the cover 3. Most zone coverages, right? You have this window, and then this window, right? Are the ones that you're aiming to do attack. Sometimes underneath as well. Some form, these are going to be the soft spots in the zone, per se. You got to hit him with timing. You got to hit him with precision. And the ball is ready to come out as Terry is breaking outside over this linebacker. You got to have the touch on the football to make sure this guy has no chance of touching the football. And then in timing, before Terry gets too close to the out of bounds marker, Terry does a good job slowing, like tempoing the route a little bit. Like, it's so tough to guard when perfectly executed, but it's also so tough to perfectly execute this, right? The quick release, the accuracy, Terry getting both feet in. That is incredible. That is incredible. They need to update the meme of Terrell Owens crying and replace with him with Terry, and instead of tears of sadness, tears of joy. Yeah. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Good protection, too, up front. That is such a tough throw by a young quarterback. It's only a cover. This is, oh my God. There's 8 guys in coverage, too. 8 guys. When there's 8 guys in coverage, you shouldn't be able to throw it this quick. You shouldn't be able to. Like, they're basically asking you to run the ball. That is beautiful. That is some beautiful quarterbacking right there. Okay. Hand off to the left side. Oh, man. It's a work of art. Does Terry get a block out there too? Good block, Terry. Terry's been struggling to block so early in this season, so I'm glad to see he's had 2 plays already where he's gotten decent blocks in. You know, he's not great by any stretch, but dang it. You would love to be able to reach here, but it's tough. It's very tough. No, Bates just sucks. That's what it is, dude. Come on, Bates. Number 5. Play 5 of Bates. This isn't that hard, okay? I thought it was on one of these pulling guards to get here. No. Get up here and seal him off. Stop. He's here. You're going to pull. He's here. You're going to pull. Right? This guy's going to attack. The first guy's going to take him out. And then Sam Cosby should be continuing to pull. He should not have to reach this. This is your man, Bates. This is your man. And you look at him, and then you're just so slow to get there. This really irritates me. We're only on the second drive, and we're already 5 plays deep where I'm just like, Bates, what are you doing? You're looking right at him. You're not even slowing down here. I mean, you get slowed down, but get around this. What are you doing? Get up to White, dude. ESPN's power rankings ranks us 10th in the league. Pretty good. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was saying we should be right around that 10th mark, so I'm actually agreeing with them. Play action. Okay, he's a little... All right, that's fine. He's reading these. He's going to come down to here. He's going to be blocked up. Okay. Good read. Good read. And there wasn't really anything here. So, I like this. Good read. Right? This is a little bit blocked up. I guess maybe you try to squeeze it in here, but that's going to be tough, especially with him getting slowed up a little bit. Right? But you got a couple of deeps here. He's probably going to run some sort of sit in here, and then you're trying to hit this drag underneath. Right? It's really good against man-to-man. Zone coverage, it's not as good because he's going to slow down here and then eat this up. But it looks like he's dropping back into this. So Zach Ertz is not going to be open. This slowed down a little bit. This window's kind of already out of there. He's covered over the top. Not a whole lot here. The play design is fine. Yeah, so he's running that deep in. Zacchaeus gets jammed up a little bit. Like, I guess you could say throw it to Terry more on the inside here just to get positive yards. Like, Terry is open, right? But he does understand that Terry... But Terry wants to go this way, and he sees that this guy's here. So if he throws it inside, it's possible that Terry doesn't actually get there, but you could throw him open if you throw it inside so that he's forced to more go in here. He does stop, so he understands. Terry needs a more stop here, though. This is kind of on Terry. Terry runs a little bit too far. He's not understanding the zone of where he's supposed to be. Terry needs to stop right here. Stop. Try to find the opening in between here and here and stop in it. And maybe that's what he's trying to do, and he has to run a little bit too far outside, but he just needs to stop here, right? Against man-to-man, you drag. You keep running. You do not stop against man. In zone, you cut this off into a window, right? You can stop here, 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 wherever. You got to stop it eventually, right? And he needs to understand, I just need to stop right here. Stop. Stop. You keep fading over here, and now you're getting into this guy's lane. If he stopped right in here in the middle of the field, Jaden actually could throw this, and then you have so much room to run after the catch. But he keeps fading in this way. Jaden doesn't trust it. This is covered. It's tough. Do you play football? I used to. What up, Josh Morgan? How are you? Played in college. It's tight end fullback. Wasn't any good. D3 football, but meeting rooms, studied the game. But Jaden Daniels, that's the beauty of Jaden, dude. Nothing there in the pass game, run for it. Dan Quinn talked about it in his press conference yesterday. Like the second plays that Jaden creates, this is why it's so hard to cover him. Man, it's just a thing of beauty. Man-to-man slant. Just watch this. Press coverage. Beautiful. His field of vision is different looking forward, though. Okay, let's go back. That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't look at it. I didn't really look at it from the back end. So, you're trying to find, when you're Terry, you want to be kind of sitting in here or here, right? You don't want to stand behind the offensive lineman because it's hard for Jaden to see. So you're trying to find one of those two windows, right? Here. Just stop right in here. See, he's too far over this way. Like, this is where you want to be. If he stops right here, Jaden hits that. Right? And you could say maybe it's more like here and here. Maybe he's more in the middle. Still, you want to be in this window or this window. Somewhere in there, right? Here and here or here and here. And he's just a little bit too far over here. Now that's way too far. That's way too far. Right? If he needs to be in this window, this is way too far for Daniels. Now you're behind Cosme, right? I told you didn't want to be behind Biotis. Now you're behind Cosme on the field of view. So be right here, you're going to get the football. Be out there, you too close to this the guy in the zone, no bueno. Oh, yeah, like, I don't know if you're new to the film review here. I don't hate any. I love Terry. Huge Terry fan. And I'm a huge JD fan. I'm a huge fan of this team. This is much more of a, like, I'm just going over it as an objective viewer of what happened right, what happened wrong. There's times that I really hate it, right? There's, like, I hate certain guys. Like, John Bates is on my crap list right now. Jeremy Chin was on my crap list before this game. We'll see if he remains on there. I've had other offensive linemen in the past be on my crap list, and you'll know when I hate somebody, but it's just an unbiased as possible as I can be. And I'm, like, you won't find much more of a Terry supporter than me. I stood up to Louis, stood up to whoever else was in that thing, like Josh Taylor, all of them. on Protex channel, and I was like, this dude's elite. Terry's elite, okay? I love Terry. But he messed up on that play, and I don't have a problem saying that. Freaking McNichols, dude. McNichols, baby. It's all good, not a troll. I didn't view you as a troll. It's all good. No, like, you're coming in defending your team and defending Terry. I respect it. It's no problem. Just coming, letting you know where I'm coming from, and you're letting me know where you're coming from. We're good. Definitely no hate here. That's just a great cut block. But it's not a great cut block. It's a great block, but it's not. Okay, it's dangerous. It's a great block. It's an effective block, but it's dangerous. Norwell is still on Tim's crap list, and he's not even on the team anymore. He was that. Me and Norwell, we go way back. All right, here we go. Hurrying up to the line. This is the 13 personnel drive they're talking about, right? This is the hurry up 13 personnel? Did we have 13 personnel on the last play? No. We didn't, right? No, we did 12. No, not even. That's Luke. Okay, never mind. Just 11 personnel here. Okay. So this is probably not the whole drive, but they definitely go to the 13 personnel early here. Terry with the quick slant. Love to see it. Jaden Daniels a little bit off his back foot here. This is probably what you were talking about. Yeah, like that is not great football. But he feels the pressure, but he delivers a ball. You know, that's a great, perfect time ball. And even though he's off platform, it's a great throw. Great throw. So what do you think we do next week? How's it look? We'll see. I'm still going through this game, but Browns defense is very strong. Very strong. It'll be interesting to see how our offense does. You know what, though? Since you brought it up, I have a lot of stock in this game. A lot of stock in this game, actually. Which sounds interesting. A lot of people are already looking to the Ravens, but that's kind of my thought process here. How do we play against a team that's struggling? We're on a high, right? Like, we're coming up. They're going down. They're going to be desperate. They're a desperate team right now. The Browns, right? The Browns, I think, are 1-3. They need it. They need to win. And I'm very curious how we handle that. A desperate team with a very good defense. How will we handle that? And if we can continue this against this team, it's going to mean a lot to me. Right? Some people may say, oh, it's just the Browns. It's lowly Browns, blah, blah, blah. Understanding where everybody's headspace is, and it's a really good defense. If we keep this up, like, the coaches are on point right now. And they also have this team believing. They have this team moving. I actually think this game is very, very important for the entire psychology. Like, think about it. Like, if we lose to the Browns here, that's a bit deflating, right? If we lose to the Ravens next week, you can understand, like, who cares, right? We lose to the Ravens. They're a tough team. That's a matchup problem. They're established. Like, you could almost rationalize it and move forward. Hey, we're young. We're still learning. We're moving. Like, it's. I don't really care if we lose to the Ravens, right? If we beat the Ravens, that's awesome. It's fun. But, and that also means something. But this is really, really important, this next game, of what kind of team we're going to be moving forward, in my opinion. Play action. Awesome by Zacchaeus. This is something that Dan Quinn talked about at his press conference. You run play action out of the formations and out of the concepts, the blocking schemes that you're going to run the ball normally. You saw a lot in this first quarter already. We pulled the guard a lot. So when you run play action, pull the guard. Right? Pull it. We're in 13 personnel here. 3 tight ends. 1, 2, 3. Everybody thinks we're going to run the ball. If B-Rob is here, this would be even more effective. Right? McNichols still, nonetheless. But look at it. Everybody's coming in. Coming up. Why? Because we're pulling the guard. And when we're pulling the guard, it makes it hard on the defense to understand what we're actually doing. Freaking, you know who didn't understand that concept at all? Jay Gruden. Jay Gruden's play action package was horrific. It was terrible. Hated Jay Gruden's play action package. It's a great play. So if we go back to the outside, he's actually blocking. Interesting enough. But usually, it's a good block. You're covered, so may as well block for Jaden in case he wants to run. But this would be your first read, right? First read. If the fullback is open on play action boot, you throw it to the fullback or tight end, whoever. If he goes like this or if the fullback comes out of the backfield, the flat is your first read, right? First read here. Then your second read here, third read here. Second read, so obviously this is not an option. He's blocking, gets to the second read, open, bang, hit it, timing. Probably a little late with the football, but still, nonetheless, he hit it. I mean, the Bengals really needed to win too, and we outmatched them already. Fair. I mean, that is a big win. That is a very big win we had, Nathan. It's a great point. Great point. They got a good D-line, and our O-line is suspect about improving. It depends if we can protect JD the entire game. Fair. Yeah, I wonder what will happen. We have the offense and defense, if they stay in the game, it's getting in the groove. I don't know if we have the offense. Like, we're a team right now that kind of needs the lead, or at least to be in the game. Down by 7 is fine. But, if we get down 14, 21, 28, we're going to struggle. Because now we're actually, Jaden's going to have to actually move the ball. And you think about, the week 1, of course it's week 1 and first career game ever. The offense looked okay, but we were down in that game, and it was hard for us to come back. The other 3 games, we've been in the game the entire time. Maybe not with a big lead, but we've been in it the entire time. To be honest, I hope we lose a close game against this team, or against a fine team, so everyone comes back down to earth. I don't want to lose this week, but if we lose to the Ravens, I'm not upset. I would rather win the game, of course, but I'm not freaking out. Great job there by Jaden. Maybe just a hair late on the read, but it's all good. Zacchaeus runs a nice enough route that he makes up for it. Okay, so back to 11 personnel here. Little RPO. Could run the screen if you want it. He stays outside. Don't run it that way. Delayed handoff up the middle. Bing, bang, boop. Little RPO. And that RPO holds this guy just a little bit. Just enough. Right? Just that slight hesitation is enough to create a little bit of extra running room so that he hits the spot first and he falls forward through the run rather than this guy's able to get in front of him and actually stop him or force him outside. McNichols also does a really good job here. BC with the... Wait, is that BC? Yeah, it is BC. Nice. BC with a pretty good down block. Needs to hold on to this a little bit more. Yeah, he kind of loses his feet a little all over the place here. I love the initial punch. He's strong. Very strong. Whew, that is strong here. Continue it. Why are we going one-handed? What are you doing with this hand? Put that hand on him. Put both hands on him. Friggin' move. Right? He tries to here. Ooh, face mask. Gotta be careful with that. Right? And he gets thrown off. A little bit off balance. It's a really good play by 55. Really good play. Gets a little bit ahead of his skis there. BC does. You could tell Brandon Coleman is a strong son of a gun. Strong son of a gun. Oh, Jaden. What's not to like about this? Why doesn't he not throw it to Luke here? He looked like he was looking that way. He's right there. This is open. Throw. Why is the ball not out? I mean, all right, Jaden. I'm not sure what are we looking at here. I mean, that's open. He's standing still. You can easily throw it into that window here over the linebacker. This ball should be out. And the read is there. The play is there. The play action holds these linebackers just a little bit up, right? Eyes in the backfield. Deep safety here. I mean, he's still open. I mean, he's open like forever and a half. And then what does Jaden do? Nearly get a first down anyway. Come on, Jaden. Let's look at his view. Dang it. I mean, that's just green all day. He's still a rookie, ladies and gents. He's still a rookie. Really good offensive line protection, though. How many in coverage? Only 3-man rush all over the place. Man, there's Cliff dialing it up. Man, I mean, Luke McCaffrey might have been open like that whole play, it felt like. Brian Burns hasn't made much of an impact for the Giants yet. Do you think we could scoop him up? No, we're not going to scoop him up. Like in a trade? No. And Burns has made a difference. He's really good over there, actually. He was really good against us. And the Giants are 1-3 right now, right? Yeah, 1-3. Do you think he's worried about the hit? I just think that Jaden Daniels doesn't throw it unless he believes in something 100%. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, he didn't believe in that. I can't really explain it, but that's the whole play design. It's open. It's there. I'm not sure what he's seeing, honestly. Maybe he thought he was going to come down a little bit harder because he's looking at that safety. But you know what? I think, if we're being honest, I think it's just a slight hesitation, right? And because he hesitated, he now is off the throw, right? He's like, if I'm late, I'm not throwing it. If I'm late, I'm not going to throw. I just don't run another RG3, yeah. It's really good protection, but it's only a 3-man rush. I mean, they win. That's great. I'm happy about it, but they didn't really send a lot. That's like all B-Rob here. It's a really good play. White's a good player. Okay. So this is Cosme's guy. So they're double teaming here to this linebacker. He's taking over here. He's seal hinging over here. He's pulling over this side. BC's going to block here when he down. If he goes this way, BC's just going to continue up to the safety. But if he comes down, BC takes him. He's supposed to get to the safety. So if he comes outside, this would be his man now, right? Like if he comes in to go out. If he goes this way, he's out of the play. So keep on moving. But he's usually going to come this way, so you take him, right? He comes here, you go here. Bates, get up to the safety. They're leaving this guy unblocked for the pulling trap guard, right? So Cosme and Wiley have this block. Cosme does have to do his job to initially slow him down so that Wiley can come help, but he shoots the gap and makes it really hard on Cosme. Right? Just a great shooting of the gap here. Because Cosme does have to pay attention to this guy. He can't just abandon him off snap. And he wants to work up to this. You're hoping to have him slow down a little bit at some point. But he doesn't. So he gets in here and makes a play. And then B-Rob does a good job just making something happen. I think it was I think it's 3rd and 1, right? Was that 3rd and 1 on that play? Is that why he shot the gap so hard? Yeah, 3rd and 1. So that makes sense. Casimir or Kazir White or whatever his name is, just trying to shoot the gap immediately. That's why they pay him the big bucks, right? All right, 12 personnel here in the pistol. Play action. Takes a sack. No, he turns it into a positive play. This is incredible. Incredible. This is open again. He should be throwing this football. He doesn't believe in the middle of the field. This is open. Like, Luke McCaffrey should have 2 back-to-back catches here, essentially, right? Or catch last drive and catch this one. It's open. He just doesn't believe in it yet. I don't know why. But he's dropping back. Throw the football. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. I mean, this should be a big play. This is open. Open all day. And he's looking right at it. He just doesn't believe. He's scared of the middle of the field. Still. Yeah, but he ran way too much. Should have been a running back. Oh, you're talking about RG3, yeah. Bates not holding his block. Great. But JD, second miss there for Luke. Second one. Luke's getting open here. Twice. It's great play calls. It's right there. It's available. Like, he's going to come screaming across your screen. But yeah, like, let's look at when he should be throwing it. Right here. He should be looking to throw. Hits his back foot. Throw the football. Luke's not even here yet. He should be throwing it. And now he misses the window. But that's what makes our offense so dangerous. Is like, these are rookie mistakes, right? These are rookie not understanding what's going on. But why we're so elite, why we put up 42, is because even though he's missing the read, right? Even though he's missing the read, he turns it into a 5-yard play or 6-yard play. It's insane. Okay. 2 tight end set. Thompson's just a bad player. Why did it? That's crazy. Got to get his timing. Yep. This should not be a touchdown. It's great blocking, great run. Okay. All right. We'll give props. Okay. He's been getting a lot of crap. And look at that. You see, it just goes to show, right? Oh, shoot. I just realized I quit. I don't remember. But it goes to show what I'm talking about. Okay. For 2 full drives here or whatever, if John Bates did his job, we're talking touchdowns. Right? I wonder if he just doesn't trust Luke entirely in the middle of the field. It might be Luke. Maybe. Maybe that's true. I just don't think he trusts it. And he tries to force it to Terry later. Late, we're going to look at that interception. I just don't think he trusts it. And that was one of his knocks, is having trouble throwing in the middle of the field. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if Bates does his job, we're talking it's a touchdown run at these points. And this is why I keep harping on him. This is why I'm like, yeah, sure, we get a 4-yard run. Sure, we get a 5-yard run. These should be touchdowns. They should be 25-yard runs, 35-yard runs. If he makes blocks that he's supposed to be making, he finally does it here. And what do you know? It's a touchdown. White slow off the ball, right? He's not attacking immediately, which is rare for what he's been doing so far. He helps set this block. Coleman makes it. And look, he gets up. They both get up to get White. White gets eaten up. And now you're off to the freaking race. Like, Cosme's getting tripped up, not blocking anybody. But Bates does his job. Finally, him and BC. Great job, these two. These two right here are why this play works so well. This is freaking awesome, right? And now, great just a freaking block and a half by Sinnott. That's a block and a half. Create that space. Take him for a ride. Does a good job making Buddha miss. Where does Buddha even come from? And this is supposed to be Cosme's guy, right? I don't even see where Buddha's on the screen. No, Buddha just comes from the backside. That's a heck of a play from Buddha to get over there. Wow. Buddha should be nowhere near that football. Like, you're not covering him on the backside. Nobody's covering him. That's just a blitzing safety out of nowhere. The guy who's supposed to be blocking Thompson is actually Cosme, but Cosme gets caught up in the wash. But it's a big play. Big play. Cyborg, the kicker. Mm-hmm. 93-yard touchdown drive. Incredible. High. So there's really no need for high-flying kicks like that. Doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Two receivers each way. Two deep safeties. Do they stay there? Gaping run. Yes, they did stay there, by the way. So play number 5 of cover 2. In cover 2, you're basically asking them to run the football, right? You're giving up the run, essentially, in a cover 2 play. Because you just don't have the blockers. Or the defenders, I should say. Right? It's good blocking on their front. But what you do have is really good linebackers and really good defensive tackles, and you're hoping that they make plays up front. Keep everything inside. Don't let them go deep. And go from there. So now 2nd and short, man in motion. So he's wondering about are we in cover 1 or cover 3 or cover whatever. Do we have a single high or do we have 2 high? He sees that we have single high. He's changing the play. And they go to the pass. See, if we stayed in the 2 high, he was going to run the ball most likely. It was probably, let's run it again. Let's go into just run that back all day long if they're going to play cover 2 against us. We go into cover 3. They now go to throw the football. Throws it underneath, and that's a big tackle by Chin. Chin's been on my crap list since he's gotten here. And this is a huge play by Chin to prevent the first down. Huge play. That is a major tackle by Chin. Major. Oh, Jamin Davis in on the play. I'm actually also curious. The play before. How does Jamin look here? Just curious. Oh, wait, look at that. I didn't notice that the first time, too. He's reading our safeties. He sees cover 2 and he calls the play. Yeah, look. They actually were going to run a different play. And he changes it here. He checks it to a run with the 2 high safety. Cool. What did Jamin look like? All right. Whatever. Nothing great, nothing bad. Okay. So Kyler is definitely reading that safety look and making plays accordingly. Appreciate that. Single high. Don't want them running the football on 3rd and 1. Makes sense. Too high safety just makes no sense here. Wow. 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 This is Hall of Fame type stuff. This is why he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Looked out, saw the motion, looks here. Very important. It's man-to-man defense. It's man up, right? Here, here, here. He understands. How do they get beat here? Like man-to-man on the running back. How do they get beat? Is this guy running wide open? What am I going to do about it? I'm spying Kyler on 3rd and 1. I'm spying that. But before I worry about spying, I'm taking this dude out. Before I worry about Kyler, I am taking him out. Because I understand that this is his man. Sanders still is caught up in the watch. And look at Kyler. Kyler wanted this. This was their bread and butter. They saw man-to-man. They knew that I'm throwing it to Dortch. So now he has to come to the backside. He's late on it. He can't believe that this is not open. He can't believe it. So now he's trying to come backside, which if he went here immediately, I think it's Michael Wilson, would have been open. But because he's slightly late on it, Iganagini gets in there and bats it down. That is Bobby Wagner. This play is all Bobby. Wow. Look, Sanders still is like, thank you. Thank you. Says something to Luvu, sees the motion, says, okay, now I'm going to look right for him. I'm looking at him. Where is he going? Oh, you could have come over the middle? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're within 5 yards. You're in my territory. Wow. Just wow. That is some special stuff. That is some special stuff. Definitely good fair catch call. You have no blockers in front of you when you're Zacchaeus. We have the real defense out there. 4th and 1. Got to keep the real defense out there. I love that they do that on special teams. Screw this, like, rely on your special team backups to play good defense on 4th and 1. Nah. We're keeping our real dudes in there. I mean, this is our first string offense, right? Well, not first string. It's actually our backups, technically. But those are the guys that were out there the previous play. Good fair catch. You're not going to have the blocking you normally have. That nobody even tries to block, actually. They're like, yeah, we ain't blocking for you. Yeah, we're not blocking for you. So good luck. We're on to the next thing. Wagner might be slow, but his football IQ is unmatched, and he's got S-tier defense. It's I mean, S-tier leadership, I guess you meant to say. Yeah, it's worth just pinning that message. It's so true. It's so true. And if he doesn't read the play, he's a liability, but he can read the play like nobody's business, and he saves that first down. That's all Wagner. All right. In the shotgun, man in motion. He's out there. Fakes the screen here. Going to the backside. Get to Ertz. Is that Lucas? I think Lucas is back in the game. Lucas gets beat. Then he flips it out there. That's awesome. It's good coverage on their part. Right? Nothing really open. This here, backside safety. Right? So he's probably running the post. He's running the here, 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 and then here. So he sees he drops here. So this would probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, check down, right? So read the quick hitter. He sees this guy here. Then he's reading here. Here. Lucas is back in the game, by the way. Lucas gets beat. He didn't really even have time to read it all the way through because of this pressure. Does a good job just avoiding that, getting to Ertz. Great job by Jaden. Great job. Luvu and Jamin have great speed, which can make up for it a little bit. Fair. Why does Lucas get beat here? The classic. All right, Lucas gets beat because he doesn't get any depth on his drop steps. No depth, and he goes here instead of here. Right? You want a slight angle? It's like right here. It's like right. That's the angle you should be dropping in. Right? I'm curious how he drops. Like I would want this angle right here. He drops more like this. Right? Oh wait, I wanted to keep that. I wanted here. Instead of he goes here. So keep it on there and go. Let's see. See? He stays on this line, and then he's on this line instead of this line. Right? You want to be on this line here. And he's on that line on the outside, which then allows you to go up top. B-Rob needs to chip here a little bit. B-Rob also needs to help a little. Probably designed to help chip it. No help from B-Rob, trying to get out quick. He also might be the first read. If he's the first read, then he does have to get out there quick, which is fair. So it's just got to be a better first steps, better kick steps for Lucas. Him and Brandon Coleman do that too much. In the pistol here, handoff. Oh, sometimes it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. More pulling guards. More pulling guards. Right? Down, down. Pull. It's actually more down, like down to this linebacker. He's actually going to trap. I think there's going to be another guy out here. He takes this guy on. He's going to come up into the hole and come get Buddha. Shoot, how actually he's going to cover here? Actually, he's probably supposed to go get White. Man, there's nobody on the backside. They're really like double teaming, not to him. They're double teaming to like here. This is why this play works so well. And then Bates is going to seal hinge here. Yeah. Sennett's going to end up blocking number 7 most likely. No. Cosme leaves him. Interesting. Sennett does block 7. Shouldn't be blocking 7. Cosme should be blocking 7. Interesting. So, okay, the trap block is actually on the D tackle. Or the in-man line of scrimmage. I guess there isn't somebody out here. No. Cosme did the right thing. Wiley's going to pick up the blitzer here. Why is Wiley blocking here? Interesting. I feel like Wiley should be blocking this guy. Works out well, though. Freaking great block on the backside. I feel like they picked that up kind of weird. But this kind of goes with the theory of I don't think they blocked that right. I don't think that's how it was designed. But that being said, even if it wasn't designed that way, if you're going to be wrong 100%. And Al Goretti, who's supposed to actually be blocking the end man on the line of scrimmage, doesn't matter what I'm supposed to be doing. Doesn't matter. oh, I'm supposed to be blocking this guy instead of this guy, he's here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to block the guy that's right in front of me. And then Wiley ends up blocking Baker instead. So it ends up working out fine. Cosme hold, that's going for 10 more yards. Yeah, I 1,000% agree. Yeah, Cosme, even though he shouldn't be blocking him, I feel like. I still don't think he should be blocking him. Like, it's just interesting that that's his guy. Like, I don't even view him as that guy, as his. Like, it's Sennett's guy anyway. He should be on to the next guy. Or, like, somebody on the backside, I think. Oh, well. Don't think that was blocked properly. Whoa. All right. Jaden Daniels. Good job, Allegretti, and good cut for B-Rob. He's getting beat on the inside here. You want to run to the outside on this, right? It's straight. Want is a strong word. The great thing about zone run scheme, right, is everybody runs this way, and you just block whoever's in your way, right? And the great thing about it is there's no real run hole. Like, you're not aiming at a gap. You are stretching it here, though. You want to get to about here before you make your move, typically, right? Maybe even a little bit more. Somewhere in this range. Somewhere between here and here. You want to force the defense to think you're running outside, and then it's right around this area you can start to break off wherever. You can bounce it outside. You can hit here, 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 cut it back, cut it all the way back. And that's the beautiful thing about the zone Shanahan scheme, right? Everybody goes inside, outside, but Allegretti, see, he does force a little bit. Probably should have taken another step here. I would have like to see one more step, but it's fine. Cut off right. See, if he took one more step and then cut off here. See, this is what, like, this is stretch. This is a little bit actually not the best from B-Rob. Not the best, right? If we go back here, and I'm going to draw the line where he should make his cut. Right here is roughly in this spot. Somewhere in this B gap is where he should at least get to before he makes his cut. All right, I'll keep that there. See where he ends up making his cut. My line moved a little bit. Does he get to the B gap? Let's not. Actually, my line's moving. So let's just use this B gap as our judgment. Like right about 2 yards off this hash. See, it's close. Just one more step here, and then this guy stays, and then you can cut right off. See how he has to, like, come here and then here, right? He's got to, like, up and then out. If he just stretches this a little bit more and makes his cut, it's more like that. And then he's downhill on it instead of, like, multiple. And then he's running even faster. He's going to hit the hole even quicker. And it's going to be awesome, right? But because he makes that cut a little early, it makes it harder on Allegretti because he's able to stop on it. It's interesting. What up, bot? Maybe you could had to try to run out to cover who tackled B-Rob. Not sure which play you're talking about already. I've already forgot. Sorry. You may be right, but I have no clue. I forgot already. Okay. Quick out. Good read. Soft coverage. Bang. Noah Brown. Get the first down, move the chains. We'll take that all day long. You hit the first read, it's awesome. And here's the infamous play. Here it is. The one that'll go down in infamy. Jaden Daniels' first interception. The one where Cosby didn't get the block. Gotcha. The one where Sinnott cleaned it up. You're talking about? Gotcha. Anyway. All right. They go back to this play action, and he's supposed to hit here. Right? This is where he wants it. He's just a little late. The ball should be coming out. Should be right here. Right now. Already, yep. Just hanging on to it way too long. Hanging on way too long. The ball should already be out. And that's why it's late in behind him. Ready? I'll just pause it where it should be out. 1, 2, 3. Now. He should be ready to throw it. Should be ready to throw it. And then his little hesitation. Ball's a little bit behind him. Picked off. Tough. The start of the downfall of the civilization, yeah. Yep, it took too many steps. 100%, Rod. 1, 2, 3. He should already be looking to throw. Should be a 3-step drop. It's a quick throw. He had a 7-step drop instead of 5. Is it even a 5? Or is it even a 7? I think it's a 5. I think it should be a 3. Let's look. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he did a 5 instead of a 3. Should have already, it should literally be a whoop, almost like a no-step drop, like a 1-step drop. But turns into a 5-step drop, and it's too much. QB school went over this play? Yeah. He just taught this route to be a 5-step and an 18 to 12 yard. He took 5 steps. How many steps did he take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He took 5. Look after the play action. That's only 5 steps. 1, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5. Count the little movements. Like that right there is where he's late. Sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like the back foot is on the 5th step. Not the worst pick. Jaden and Kingsbury should be able to correct the timing a little. Great play design, though. Absolutely. You have to watch him count it? I mean, is he counting these? Like the throwing steps? It's not really you're not dropping anymore. You're kind of standing still, and then you're throwing into it. I mean, I don't know what he's counting. Are you counting the steps of the play action? I wouldn't start counting steps until after the play action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 steps with a hitch at the top, and that hitch he should already be looking to throw on that back throw or back foot, and then he takes a little bit of hedge. So 5 step should have let it go at 3. That's what I think, because it's a quick hitter. I mean, he's already going to be there at 18 yards. Like, I agree that it should be 18 yards to throw down the field, right? So he should be 5. So we're at the 41. So, right? So 5, 10, 15. Wait, 18 to 22? This route should not be 18 to 22. Right? It should be, like, right here. He should catch the ball at the 32 yard line. Is where he should catch it. 32 is probably a little bit of exaggeration. 27-yard line? So I guess that would be 18 to 22. You can't throw it, yeah. It's late. It's late no matter how you slice it. It's fine. At the end of the day, we agree. He's late. And there you go. Bang. All right, what was this? Cover 1 or 2? I am shocked at how much cover one we ran. I really am. I thought it was way more cover 2. But when we run cover 1, our run defense is a lot better, which is good. Which is expected. Percy Butler in the box. Percy Butler makes the play. They just got to work his confidence with throwing the deep in route, breaking routes. That comes with experience. Yeah, he's really scared of the middle of the field because he doesn't want to throw that pick, which is fair. Protect the football at all costs. I like it. Especially with his ability to run. Single high safety again. I am shocked. I am shocked by how much single high safety we ran. What up, Rennie? We actually got a little pressure. Because this should be caught. This should be a first down. But the timing's a little off. Like, he's wide open. But we actually got pressure, which is also surprising. Who is that? Who got that pressured? Who's this right here? Oh, Javonte Jean-Baptiste. And also Bobby Wagner. Forcing him to step up. This is wide open. The spacing is not very good. The spacing is not good on this play at all. Like, he should be way out more or something. Like, you want to create this window. Or you use an inside release or something. This guy is not running a good route. Should have run way more. Not an inside release because he's coming inside. So he's got to run outside. He needs to create way more space here. Or maybe it's Wilson that needs to run more in and then out. Comment has a top step. Okay, let's try. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see your comment, Bod. Chunk alert. It's gotta be. Oh wait, never mind. It's already on the. Oh, that comment has the timestamp. Oh, okay. We're already on the comment. Right? Okay, here we. Okay, let's see. Can you hear it?
Post or seam into a half field player up there. I would want the ball. I think of the ball as like a ceiling of 22 yards, meaning that anything past 22 yards, when you start flirting with 25 plus, not only is it a chance for this, an interception, but you're asking for a big hit. And so again, the ball's right on the 49. So watch where this thing is kind of potentially caught. 49, well past the 29. I mean, that's on the 19, right? He catches that on the 19. So 30 yards. What I'm saying here is, let's assume that I know what the read is. And then we're going to say
So I said the 32-yard line. He's saying that it should be between the 31 and the 28.
Run.
Or 31.
Once the outside release go. Here's that post or seam. Here's that what I think a lot of people would call a special. And then it looks like they're running almost like a cross underneath it. Great. And this is a cool looking play. We got a lot of answers here. To me here, if you're trying to work this, if you want to throw this, again, I think of the ceiling as 20-ish. You know, anywhere, a lot of coaches will say 18 to 22 to get that sweet spot in between the half-field safety. Yeah. I think it's probably there. Again, if this is supposed to be like more seamy, which I'm not sure it is, but I would prefer it like a seam where he comes in here, bends, and looks for it. To me, it looks like he's running more posty. And again, I'm not certified. So don't come at me sideways with that shit. But I'm just saying that the whole, the drops occasionally with the cliff air raidy stuff, okay, even though it's not true air raid, sometimes to me don't align with what I think of traditional as like universal 18 to 22 yards for a seam. That's not my opinion. I didn't invent these numbers. This is what damn near I played for a third of the league. A third of the league used to say. Now maybe the landmarks have changed, but I think it's there. Or if he wanted to hit this, but if you're going to do play action, you really can't take 4 steps. So I'm used to this being 3 no hitch potentially.
Yeah, 3
step. Tight hitch. 3.
Okay, it was 3 step, not 5 to 7. We were on the same page. 3 steps instead of 5. Makes sense. Good pressure. Has been a pleasant surprise, yeah. For Javante Jean-Baptiste to force him upside, inside. Kyler probably still should have found him, but also, why didn't he run for the first down? Actually, let's go back. Like, why? Just run the ball. Like, beat him to the outside. Luvu scared him. Love it. Love it. Kyler ain't no JD. All right. Throw to the right. It's a good play. It's a good play. Do we run too high here? Yeah, all right. We're back to the too high. Keep everything underneath. Keep everything. It's a good play call for what we're running. Is it RPO probably? RPO here. Nope. Just straight up a screen. Straight up screenplay. It's a good play call against the defense we ran. Not much we can do as far as a player standpoint. Everybody seemed to have done their job. It's just the right play call against the right defense. There's the punt. Fair catch called at the 28. 3 and out. Oh, they must have. Did they have a holding call or something? No, it was the sack. Huge. Huge. So actually, it was a great play call against what they ran. Great play call because it was 3rd and 15. I already forgot the down in the distance. That was my issue there. Wait, let me. Okay. Twelve personnel. It's a pretty soft box. Do we run the ball here? Yeah. Should have been a bigger play than that. Very soft box. We don't adjust to the blitzing safety. I misremember the steps. It might have been a different play where he wanted a 5-step instead of 7. Or am I having flashbacks? You're right. I encourage you to watch the whole QB school video. A lot of good insights. That's cool. I've watched this stuff before. He's fine. He's great. I have no problem with him. Just a really good blitzing safety there. Well-timed blitz safety. Or linebacker. Whoever 21 is, he just blitzes at the right frickin' time. Because normally you'd want to go... Hit the wrong button. Normally you would want to get here, 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 here. Right? Something like that. He actually might end up taking this over to then go here. Here, here. So basically if he goes upfield here, he's taking this over and you're going to get up here. If he goes out here, you come here and you go to the linebacker. Right? This guy's basically... Unless... Does Senate come back? We like to run that. To come get the backside. Yeah. Senate comes and gets the backside. And normally this would be Bates' man. And you guys know that I love to hate on Bates. But no, it's just a well-timed blitz here. That's Bates' guy, but there's just no way to get there. Well-timed blitz. Because otherwise this would be a huge play. Like, he timed the snap count perfect. Who's number 21? Number 21, Garrett Williams. That's a heck of a play by Garrett. Kind of want to see the game Cards versus Rams to see what they did right. They had to filled to do us versus us because they stomped the Rams. Yeah. Well, the big difference that the Rams don't have is JD. They have great Matthew Stafford, but if you cover it well, Matthew Stafford can't do anything about it. And then we actually had to punt. What is this? Okay, let's see. Why did this fail? So we had a mediocre gain on first down. Actually, no gain. This is a well-timed stunt. Well, this is why defensive coordinators get paid, okay? Sometimes you call the right play against the right offense, and this stunt is incredible because they want to show pass, right? So you have to step back. You can't just take this over. And then when he stunts here, Biotish doesn't see it and pick it up. Biotish misses the stunt here, and that's just beautiful play. Great job, too. Fighting off the double team by big boy number 98 rather. Lopez. Really good. All right. Man in motion. I mean, 3rd and long. Just a little high for Terry. It's a dangerous throw, but you got to do it on 3rd and long. Give Terry a chance. Just a little high. A little high for Terry. How much of a hand does he get on this football? He barely touches it. You'd like to see Terry come down with it, but Jaden throws a good ball. It's got to be high. It's got to be high and outside, and Terry would have had to made an insane catch. It's just a game of inches. Yep, talk about a game of inches, exactly. That's like 2 inches lower, and it's probably a catch. We're right on the same page, bud. I literally just right over there. 2 inches, and that's a catch, exactly. Tough. 3rd and forever and a half. 3rd and 15, yeah. room, Senate. Sit down. Okay. What are we running here? Can't tell if this was supposed to be cover 3 or cover 2, and he just sees it run. The way he's slow to react, I think he's supposed to. I'm going to count that as a cover 2. He reacts. He kind of stands still. He doesn't look like he's supposed to be screaming at Jeremy frickin' Chin, baby. Holy moly. I've been giving you crap all year, and you read this, sniff it out, and bang! Send it and yank off, blowing up, return in. Yep. That's a heck of a play by Chen. Heck of a play. Single high again? No, we drop back into the cover 2. Okay, another cover 2. Which does make sense. We're in the 2-minute offense here. They got the ball with 3 minutes to go. It's a really good play. Really, really good play. Why are Sandra and Benjamin St. Juste in the same... Does it actually cover 6? It's too deep, high. No, it's cover 2. Why are these guys so close? This shouldn't be this close. Cover 2. Where's he going? You shouldn't have this. Yeah, this needs to be Sam or still more staying up to help guard, help play this. This is St. Juste's zone. It's not cover 3. It looks like just too high. It could be cover 6, maybe. And St. Juste should be back here more, but he's really far over for cover 6. Could be cover 6, because this guy clearly has just the deep half here, and he's way too over. Like cover 3, he'd be standing more in here. Unless it's cover 3. Is it supposed to be cover 3, and he's just cheating all the way over because it's MHJ? It's not even MHJ over there. Is it cover 3? And he's just cheating really high? I mean, he's looks like... No, this is cover 2. It's got to be cover 2. Got to be. Half quarter. Quarter is cover 6, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So cover 6 would be a half on this side and then quarter. Right? So he would drop back into the other quarter spot, but he cheats all the way over here. Makes me think it's just cover 2, and these guys are too close. Must be cover 6. It must be. And St. Juste just doesn't get back. I guess it's cover 6. It just looks weird. So, yeah, it's because of this motion, I guess they get a little whacked out. So he's over here. He's in like the deep middle here. He's blitzing. He's dropping back as well. He's supposed to be here in the quarter, half. He's dropping into the flat. Or is he going to drop more into here? Where is he going? No, he just drops straight back into this. So, yeah, you have quarter, like here and then here. Which is interesting. Something's wrong here. Something's weird. 6, but yeah, must be. Okay. Third and 1. You need a yard, they win. You gotta wrap up. Who was that blitzed? Was that Luvu? Luvu's gotta wrap up. Wrap up, Luvu. Don't just hit. Wrap up. Maybe it was man in zone to make sure Harrison had a double. Maybe. Could have been. I just don't think it was Harrison over there. I don't hate that idea. Could explain why he cheated up so far? Fair. Fair enough. Forbes getting some PT today. I don't think he started the game originally. Whoa. Hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, what was this? Single high again. Wow, I am shocked at how much single high we ran. Really shocked. Did it just chin cheat back? No, it's just single high all the way. Man, we ran that much single high. And they didn't attack it right. Arizona's just not good offensively. Maybe they just went into the game plan expecting more cover 2 and just threw it out. I wonder if they made adjustments later. But man, if you want to give one-on-one out here with MHJ, do it. They just weren't. I agree with that. They definitely were not afraid of it. Wow. Arizona just does not seem like a very good football team. Arizona-wise. They should have made some adjustments by now. Like, if we ever end up with one-on-one coverage with MHJ and whoever our corner is, and they don't attack it, like, why aren't they attacking this matchup more? Like, that's open. Great catch. But yeah, like, Kyler kind of sucks. That's an insane throw. As I say, he kind of sucks. That throw is just nasty. Pressure around him, off his back foot, exactly where it needs to be. He's lucky that's not picked. Ugh. That's an insane throw by Kyler. Insane throw. Okay. Too high safety look here. Cover 6 again. Also, I don't know why Jeremy Chin is their cover 6 guy, but half, quarter. Still counts as 2 high safeties, though. Luvu. That's a great play by Luvu. That's a great play by Luvu. Single high. How do they not? Oh, there's an attack. Finally. But they don't do it with MHJ. They do it with frickin' Michael Wilson. If that's MHJ, it's probably a touchdown, if we're being honest. But it's not. All right. 2 deep high look. At least to start the play. Oh, interesting. A little corner cover 2. Still counting that in the cover 2, but not with the safeties. I'm sure you've seen this play on Madden before. So he's going to come here. He's going to come deep. He's going to come deep. He's going to go... Pause. Sorry. He's going to go over there, and then he's going to go over there. Right? In the middle, and then you're going to drop these guys into this look. So it is cover 2, but the corners are the cover 2 guys, and the safeties are cheating. So you're trying to get a interesting look. Does he blitz? He probably blitzes. Right. Well, it's not blitzing. It's just he's a part of the down lineman. Really. Little dime package here. 3 down linemen and Luvu's going to blitz. Good job. Force a 4th down. Cardinals fans really put most of the blame on Kyler in this game. His O-line got bullied, but he didn't play. Yeah, I agree. But I don't think the offensive coordinator did a good job attacking weaknesses. I don't know who the OC is, but I'm not a fan. Okay, shifting. Single high look again? No, cover 2. Cover 2, they just disguised it a little bit. Sack? Who was that? Payne? Good coverage. Why not throw that? He's got to throw that. Kyler's got to throw that. Dorrance, baby. That's open for a first down. He's got to throw that. Is that 4th down too? 4th and 1. Kyler Murray. Jeez. Kyler had him. Should have thrown it. Get into field goal range, JD. Beautiful check down. Beautiful check down. Everybody's going deep. Beautiful check down. This is actually the exact play they just threw a pick on, too. Kind of. Oh, not the exact play. But anyway. Post here. Cross. Clear out. Clear out here. And then he's running across here. And then you got him in the flat. So basically flooding it to the outside. Little out and up action here. Cards did like one. Sorry. I will take a free 5 yards every play. Absolutely. We only have 29 seconds to get in the field goal range. Okay. Takes a snap. Beautiful throw. That comes open late. Why is this not an illegal jam? He's hitting him way down past 5 yards. Way past. Wide open. The spacing is off here because of that jam. But you got here the outside release, so more like that. Clear out and here. Probably clearing out. And then into the flat. Or like through the line into the flat. Chips. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. All of these are clear out. He's running underneath. And he's going to check out this way. I love the play. Terry getting the attention, leaving Zach Ertz open. Beautiful. Good job. Understanding the clock, you don't want to throw it in the middle of the field. Setting him up in the middle. Single high here. Favoring Brown. Why is this not a touchdown? How much time's left in this play when he calls hike? 9 seconds. I want to throw it deep here. But you got to get in a field goal range. It would be a 50-yarder even right now. Single high. This slot fade is begging to be a touchdown. Play action, slot fade. We're going to run that eventually. Play action, slot fade. As soon as you see the single high, touchdown. Touchdown. And we're only halfway through the game. Yikes. It's already 10:45. I think I might have to call it here, guys. I don't really have time. I don't want to be up till 1 in the morning. I got a long day tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to call this first half, and we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to come back tomorrow. 36 of you in the chat. Let's cancel the command ads tomorrow and come back to the second half. I'm going to call this video the first half. And we're going to do second half tomorrow. Whoa. All right. Yeah. I gotta get some sleep. I got a long day tomorrow. But we will come back to it tomorrow. All right? Because I'm curious about the second half. I want to watch more Jaden. And we'll go from there. So, appreciate you guys understanding. And, yeah, not feeling well. I did just take an allergy pill, which makes you drowsy, and some NyQuil as well to help with the sickness. Hopefully that goes away. A little sleep probably will do me good too. But got to rewatch the first hour. Yeah. So, sorry, Pig. Sorry, Pig. Appreciate you guys for sure. And we will come back to it. Finish the second half tomorrow. I need late night, Tim. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. So, love the first half, though. We ran a lot of cover one. A lot more than I expected. I really thought we ran cover two. A lot more. Which is interesting. But, anyway. Thanks, you guys. And, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. And we'll go from there. All right? See you tomorrow night. And until next time.